When people are free to do as they please, they usually imitate each other. As humans, we want to belong somewhere. Truth is that deep down we want validation and respect from other people. We unconsciously imitate others and do what everybody else is doing. This is because we want to fit in. Another word for this is conformity. Conformity is a natural aspect of humans. You probably like to think that you have conscious control over all of your actions, but our group behavior shatters this myth. There are patterns you would usually repeat when in a group. Most people conform without realizing it. But the good news is that you can overcome this by having awareness. You understand how groups operate to certain laws and dynamics. You can resist the natural reaction to conform. With this awareness, you can have a degree of independence and think for yourself. You can make decisions that line up with who you are and your circumstances. Develop the ability to detach yourself from the group and create true independent thinking. Set the reality of the powerful effect that groups can have on you. You can become a superior social actor, able to outwardly fit in and cooperate on a high level, but you maintain your independence and rationality. There's a lot of aspects to the psychology of conformity, so let's go through all the details. The desire to fit in. Why do humans want to fit in so much? A fascinating question that needs to be answered. Any group you enter, you feel that people are judging and inspecting you. You can sense their non-verbal cues and emotions, so you begin to ask yourself, do I fit in? Have I said the right thing? What do they think of me? The reason you want to fit in is because you will pose as less of a threat to the group and its values. The more you fit in, the less scrutiny and anxiety you face. Also, the important thing to remember is that humans need a sense of belonging. Remember that. Many of us will dress similar to the other people. Most of us are uncomfortable looking too different, so we try to blend in as much as we can. But it's more than just your appearance. Fitting in can also happen by adopting ideas, beliefs, and values of the group. You may hold on to a few beliefs and values that you keep to yourself, but eventually you will agree on almost everything the group says. The majority of people are unaware that this is happening. It happens unconsciously. You might deny such conformity has taken place and believe that you have formed your own ideas, but it's best not to deny this. It's best to confront your conformity, so you can become aware and control the process to a higher degree. The group enemy. Enemies can actually bring people very close. Some people might think that having enemies will tear a group apart, but the truth is that it only tightens and unites a group even more. Humans have an unconscious fear of anyone that's an outsider to the group. This fear is easily turned into hatred, and hatred is a very strong emotion. It becomes a us versus them dynamic. You can observe this dynamic today. Look at the many groups around the world. They focus on some hated enemy, which will bring a bunch of people together. The enemy can be real, imagined, or some delusion. It doesn't matter. People just love to hate, which is a very easy thing to do because hating doesn't require much thinking. It's a very irrational emotion that's very hard to control. As Anton Chekhov has once noted, love, friendship, and respect do not unite people as much as a common hatred for something. You need to detach yourself from the group. Resist the strong emotions and overreactions. Keep an open mind, look from other perspectives. In the end, all these groups view the other side as wrong. It's always the other side to them. But if you have an open mind, you can learn any superior strategies from any side and any group. You're more flexible and more adaptable because you have an open mind. The moral here is to think for yourself. Become aware of your own conformity so you can overcome it. Don't just do something just because everybody else is doing it. Also be aware that you may have adopted some beliefs and values from other people. It's just a natural aspect of humans' conformity. Also going to leave you with a quote from John F. Kennedy. Conformity is a jailer of freedom and an enemy of growth. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if this video provided value to you. Also, make sure to fulfill your purpose. And farewell.